He stepped from a cab in a perfectly cut tux and strutted into a champagne party full of gangsters and glamorous women. 20 minutes later he was brooding, Daniel Craig style, on a sun-kissed beach in his swimming trunks, before fighting off a Russian thug trying to slit his throat with a caviar knife. In the first hour of the thrilling BBC One drama, Mcmafia star James Norton secured his place as the bookies' favourite to become the new James Bond and is the hottest TV star of 2018. But while that sex appeal has won him an army of fans, he only has eyes for Imogen Boots, 28, his stage wife in West End play, Belleville. It is not the first time that James, 32, has fallen for his female co-star. James Norton has pulses racing in Mcmafia, Image BBC. Last summer, he split from Irish actress Jessie Buckley, 28, who he had wooed when she played his sister in the lavish BBC adaptation of War and Peace. Before that he was linked with actress Eleanor Wilde, who appeared with him in the comedy drama Bonobo in 2014. And, while still a student at Cambridge University, James, a distant relative of David Cameron, starred in Shakespeare play Cymbeline with his then-girlfriend, Lizzie Crerar. But although he is as popular with his leading ladies as Bond himself, James is actually all about finding true love. The actor, who found fame as psychopath Tommy Lee Royce in BBC One's Happy Valley, is looking forward to marriage and children, saying, "My sister and I were raised in a really close family and my parents are still very much in love. That's the kind of endgame one would love." James Norton and Jessie Buckley at the Olivier Awards 2017. Image Getty. Imogen Boots and her co-star James Norton. Image Getty, born in London in 1985 but raised in Rydell, Yorkshire, by his teacher parents. James went to Catholic public school, Ampleforth College, and then studied theology and philosophy at Cambridge. He had his first acting role, aged 5, playing Joseph at his primary school nativity, and in his teens did work experience at Scarborough Theatre. After joining the Marlow Theatrical Society at Cambridge, he landed a place at RADA, before getting his big break in the film and education in 2009. He had small roles in Inspector George Gently and Doctor Who, before bigger parts in the 2013 BBC Pride and Prejudice sequel Death Comes to Pemberley and TV movie Lady Chatterley's Lover. James Norton in episode 1 of Mcmafia, Image BBC. By 2014, his popularity had grown thanks to Happy Valley and ITV's Grantchester. In his role as Grantchester Vicar Sidney Chambers, he sent social media into overdrive when he stripped off to swim in a lake. Laughing about his Poldark moment, he said, "You can't show up with a beer, can you?" He said, "When people go on about how attractive you are, what they're seeing isn't really you. It's the character." His fan base neared Cumberbatch proportions after War and Peace in 2016, and Mcmafia will only add to it. The drama about the Russian mob family has added to the speculation that he will be the new Bond. James said, "It's really flattering to be part of the conversation, even to allow other people to consider you could play that role. But I don't think I've had a single interview in the last 2 years where I haven't been asked about it." James Norton with Yuval Sharf in the show, Image BBC. So far, he hasn't let it go to his head, thanks to his blunt great-aunt Grania. He said, "She looked at me over dinner one day and said, 'I can't understand how you look so good on TV when really you're relatively bland.'" Even so, his girlfriend Imogen will be relieved to know his female co-stars in Mcmafia are married, old enough to be his mother or live abroad, like Israeli actress Yuval Sharf, 32, who viewers saw trying to seduce his character Alex in a nightclub in Mcmafia. Maria Shukshina, 50, who plays Alex's mother, is also a fan. She said, "When I was coming over here, a lot of ladies were telling me to say hi to him and give him a kiss. Did I? Of course." Juliet Rylands, 38, who plays Alex's girlfriend Rebecca, is a happily married woman, but says, "I absolutely see why everyone fancies him, but to me he is just lovely James. He is a genuinely good person."